Dogs are some of the most social and emotionally attuned creatures on the planet. They have evolved alongside humans for thousands of years, forming bonds so deep that they can sense our moods, anticipate our actions, and even reflect our emotional state. But while dogs are incredibly resilient and adaptable, they also experience loneliness, a silent and often overlooked emotion that can affect their mental and physical well-being. So today we're going to explore 9 signs that your dog feels lonely. Number 9. They sleep more than usual, but restlessly. When dogs are left alone for long periods, their sleep patterns often change. You might notice them sleeping more than usual, as if trying to pass the time. But this sleep isn't deep or truly restful. They may shift positions frequently, wake up suddenly, or move from one spot to another throughout the day or night. This isn't laziness, it's their way of coping. Dogs often fill quiet hours with fragmented sleep because there's little else to do, yet underlying anxiety keeps them from fully relaxing. Over time, restless sleep can affect their mood, cognitive function, and overall health. When your dog sleeps in this way, it's a clear sign that they are managing the stress of being alone and missing social connection. Number 8. They guard objects with your scent. Dogs experience the world largely through smell, and your scent is one of the most important markers in their environment. A dog that feels lonely may not just chew on shoes or curl up with your old t-shirt. They may carry objects with your scent around the house or hide them in special places. This behavior is instinctual. By keeping items that smell like you close, dogs recreate a sense of closeness and security. These objects act as stand-ins for your presence, comforting them until you return. When you notice this, it's not just attachment, it's a gentle message. Your dog misses you and is finding ways to feel near you even when you're away. Does your dog have a favorite item with your scent? Tell us all about it in the comments below. Number 7. They overreact to tiny sounds. A dog experiencing loneliness often becomes unusually alert to their surroundings, reacting strongly to even the smallest noises. The rustle of a bag, the click of a closing car door, or footsteps in another room can make them bark, jump, or rush toward the sound, hoping it signals your return. This heightened attentiveness is part of their natural instincts. Dogs are wired to notice subtle changes in their environment, which in the wild could mean safety or danger. For a dog missing their human, every sound carries the possibility of reunion, and their body responds with anticipation and energy. Over time, this can make them seem jumpy or overly reactive, but it is really a reflection of their emotional state and longing for connection. Number 6. They pace the same path repeatedly. Pacing along the same path around the house is a common behavior in dogs who feel lonely, anxious, or uncertain. You might see them circling near doors, windows, or along the edges of familiar rooms, often following the same route again and again. This repetitive movement is a way for dogs to cope with their emotions while keeping an eye on their environment. They may be waiting for your return, listening for familiar sounds, or checking for activity around the house. While pacing can help them feel slightly calmer in the moment, doing it frequently can increase both emotional stress and physical strain, particularly on joints and muscles. Observing when and where your dog paces gives insight into their needs and feelings, allowing you to respond with reassurance, mental stimulation, or companionship. Number 5. They self-soothe with odd behaviors. One of the most subtle signs of loneliness in dogs is self-soothing. You might notice your dog obsessively licking their paws, chewing furniture, or repeating motions like spinning or circling. These actions are similar to how humans fidget when anxious, such as nail biting or bouncing a leg. While self-soothing can provide temporary relief, persistent patterns may signal stress that impacts their overall well-being. Dogs thrive on structured routines, social interaction, and mental stimulation, all of which help maintain emotional balance. By recognizing these behaviors as signals rather than mere quirks, you can offer companionship, enrichment, and reassurance, creating a safer and happier environment for your furry friend. Number 4, they show unusual clinginess at night. Even dogs who are independent or calm during the day can suddenly become more attached once night falls. Darkness naturally increases a dog's sense of vulnerability, and many seek extra closeness as a way to feel safe. Your dog might insist on sleeping in your room, follow you from the bed to the couch, or stay close whenever you move around. This behavior is not just a habit or preference, it is a way for your dog to cope with feelings of insecurity during the quiet hours. The nighttime environment can amplify instincts to stay near a trusted companion, and your presence reassures them that they are protected. Paying attention to this behavior and allowing gentle closeness can help your dog feel calm and secure. Number 3, they lose interest in favorite activities. A dog that once excitedly chased balls, tugged ropes, or ran after frisbees may suddenly seem disinterested. Losing enthusiasm for activities they once loved is often a sign of emotional distress, commonly linked to prolonged loneliness. Dogs thrive on interaction. Playtime isn't just fun, it provides social connection and mental stimulation. When they feel isolated, the joy of these activities fades, and what used to energize them now feels dull. Instead of labeling your dog as lazy, view this change as a signal of unmet emotional needs. Providing structured play, companionship, or interactive time can help reignite their interest and bridge that emotional gap. Number 2, they start talking to objects. When dogs spend long periods alone or feel socially isolated, they sometimes begin vocalizing at objects around the house. Chairs, pillows, doors, and even walls can become their audience. While it might look amusing or strange, this behavior reflects a real emotional need. Dogs are highly social animals, and when they lack interaction with their human family, they instinctively try to engage in other ways. Barking, whining, or howling at inanimate objects becomes a form of communication, a way to express curiosity, excitement, or even frustration. These vocalizations are their attempt to reach out, to feel connected to their pack, and to gain attention. Over time, if left unaddressed, this behavior can increase as they seek more engagement. Number 1, they greet you with desperation, not joy. The way a dog welcomes you home can reveal a lot about their emotional state. A balanced, joyful greeting shows confidence and a healthy attachment. But a lonely dog may react with intensity that borders on desperation. They might jump, bark, or cling excessively, struggling to control their excitement. This behavior reflects built-up feelings from your absence. Their actions and vocalizations are an unspoken plea, "I missed you, please stay." Over time, such desperate greetings can create stress for both of you. The best approach is to acknowledge their emotions calmly, pairing reassurance with gentle praise. This helps your dog feel secure while preventing anxiety-driven overexcitement. When we take the time to observe, interpret, and respond to these silent pleas, we build a richer, more secure world for our dogs, a world where they feel valued, loved, and deeply connected to us. Paying attention to these signs not only helps prevent stress and behavioral issues, but also fosters an environment where dogs can truly flourish. Every nudge, wag, gaze, or bark carries meaning. These signals are not trivial quirks. They are the language of connection. Responding thoughtfully ensures your dog doesn't just get by in your care, but thrives fully. Their emotional world is far more complex than many realize, and by recognizing loneliness and responding with empathy, you are not simply caring for an animal. You are nurturing a lifelong friend whose loyalty and love are endless. To continue learning how to understand and strengthen your bond with your dog, make sure to subscribe and join our community of dog lovers.